had breakfast. It was quite nice. It was quite noisy as well last night, so that was... We haven't got a lot of sleep in the tank, but that's fine. I'm gonna go outside. For our balcony, like, this is the situation. You have to climb under the door, because that, I mean, it probably does open, but we've not figured it out. But yeah, this is the view. It's really lovely, but it's so ridiculously sunny. I just tried to get into somebody else's room. I just completely misjudged what floor I was on, lost my bearings. It was a disaster. I have to come back to the room because I'm about to get some physio. I feel fine, but it's more of like a preventative thing, and like being proactive. I forgot to put shorts on, so I was totally going to rock up to the physio in just leggings and then have to take them off and then be in my pants, and that would have just been just so weird. So I'm glad that I remembered that before it was too late. So yeah, had breakfast, gonna go get some physio now, and then I'm gonna go and get in that pool down there because it looks lovely. I went to the pool. I struggled to find the pool, so I knew coming back from the pool was gonna be eventful. I ended up strolling into a man's garden. He was just doing a barbecue. And I just strolled in and I just froze because I didn't really know what to do. And he was just there doing the sausages and I was like, I'm sorry. And I left, and luckily some people walked past and I was like, I'm just going to follow you. I don't care where you're going, but you're leaving this man's garden, so I need to go there too. Now oh, that's it. I then had a shower and I've tried to dry my hair. The hairdryer, I likened it to a baby blowing on my head. Like, that's being generous. It wasn't even as powerful as that. So I just gave up. I was like, let Mother Nature do her job. Anyway, now I'm putting the spikes in my spikes because without the spikes are not going to be very spiky. And they'll be probably about as useful as that hairdryer. So yeah, this is a tedious task, but one that must be done. Just been chilling, hood up, music in, extremely relaxed, I can't lie to you. So we had lunch, we tried in the hotel. It wasn't the best. There was some meat, which, again, this isn't an exaggeration to say that I think if I'd given it the kiss of life, it would have had a fighting chance of coming back, you know. So we called it quits for the hotel and we went down to the beach and we got some food there. I ordered in the most British accent I've ever heard in my life. I don't do it on purpose. I sound very British, especially when I'm not in Britain. But I happen to know that pineapple is ananas in Italian, so I made sure that I threw that in.
Please can I have the maxi toast? Yes, just one please. And could I please have ananas as well? Yeah. That's perfect, thank you.
Pineapple is like my favourite fruit. Is it? Yeah, it's my favourite fruit. I've decided. Italian pineapple. Yeah, speak one word Italian, get me. And we came back, and yeah, I've just been chilling. It's now 4:45. I'm leaving the hotel in an hour to go to the track, so I'm gonna slowly like get moving and get ready. Put my kit on, pack my bag. Yeah, it's nearly time to go to the track, which I'm very excited about. Apparently it's really cute, and also we're racing in the evening, so like the lights are gonna be on. It's gonna be a moment, and I'm excited for it. Okay, so it's finally time to race. As soon as I like get ready, It's now raining. Look at the sky. Oh, now it's tipping with rain.
Oh shit. What happened?
I don't know what happened. I can't wait to compete in this. Okay, so it stopped raining, which is a blessing, but as you can see, the sky is thinking about it. My number is self-adhesive, so that's going to fly off. There's no hurdles to warm up with, no blocks, and we have to warm up on an AstroTurf pitch, so everything's going really well. Made it back to the hotel. Thank you. I for a second I thought it wasn't gonna happen. Today has been a long day. It really has been so long, but it's been so good and so important as like for my development as an athlete, you know. It sounds cheesy, but it is so important. So yeah, I'm really grateful for the opportunity and I really made the most of it, and having so many things just not really fall in the athlete's favour today has actually been really good to help deal with that. Having to deal with it on my own was a bit much. There were times where I felt quite overwhelmed, and there was one moment when I was trying to ask a man where the cool room was. I'd been walking around for about 15 minutes. It took every muscle in my body to not start crying because he couldn't understand me. I just ignorantly, I was like, English is all I've got, mate. It was a lot, okay? But I'm so glad I did it, and a good outcome, a season's best, you know. Okay, one of 2 races, so it's not too hard to get a season's best, but yeah, I'm really pleased. And what I'm about to do is going to be the best feeling of the whole night. Oh, I can feel my head expanding. Wow. Yeah, I appreciate that I've done a lot of videos today, but I've documented the day. It's been eventful, to say the least. I'm just rambling now. Good night. It's quite late now, to be honest. But I can't even speak. On a good day, I don't sleep loads at night. I'm kind of like, I sleep a little bit at night and then I take loads of naps in the day. I'm basically a cat. Now I'm tired, but like I haven't got the energy to sleep. So I'm in a bit of a kerfuffle, to be honest. Anyway, nobody needs to know that. I'm going to stop filming stuff for today because there's no more minutes in the day to film stuff. Probably went a little bit overboard, but I'm going to enjoy looking back on this, so good night. Okay. I have like chronic eye bags, but they're bulging today, so I didn't get to sleep until about 3:30. And I woke up at 5:30, so got a solid 2 hours in. My coach for the airport leaves at 3. It's nearly 8. I'm gonna go and get some breakfast because my stomach, I think it just rumbled louder than the thunder last. Breakfast was a little bit of a non-event, I can't lie to you, but I'm satisfied. I'm somebody that goes from like ravenous to so full really quickly, and it just catches me off guard. Like I'll be munching away absolutely fine, and then all of a sudden I'll be like, I cannot eat another soul. Leaving at 3. I've loved my time here, but I'm kind of keen to get the journey back home started because I'm not worried about it because everything will work out. That's what I have to believe, but at the same time it is a little bit like, for someone who's never travelled on their own before, like this is my solo travel debut, and like the language barrier, it's quite thick. They're amazing. I'm completely taken aback by how well they speak English and how accommodating they've been, because I am so like, I'm sorry, English is all you're getting from me. So either you got to speak English or I got to find a new person to talk to. That's bad, isn't it? But I mean, that's the reality. But in the airport and stuff, I came across, when I was trying to find my transport, quite a lot of people that were like, no, sorry, which did surprise me. I thought there'd be more English-speaking people, but anyway, I'm just rambling once again. I'm keen to get the journey started, but it's not going to start until 3, so see you in a bit. I've just been reading this sheet. Well, I say reading, I've been Google translating every single word painstakingly, because I thought anything that's laminated you probably should read. It's probably quite important. And I've come to the conclusion that I need to check out in 26 minutes. I haven't started packing like I said I was going to, so that's quite bad. What I've been doing is looking at the photos from last night, and now there's some crackers. I'm disappointed in my own face, not like how it looks, but just what it's doing. I'll show you one photo that I'm just thinking, why do I look annoyed? I have no reason to be annoyed, and I wasn't annoyed, and yet my face very much gave the impression that something had really ticked me off, so I'll put it in the next thing. Remind me to never go exploring on my own ever again, because I've done it with other people and it's gone smashing, and I was like, yeah, I can do this. I know how to go and explore safely without getting lost. Clearly the other people are the key to the not getting lost part. I had to do a quick Google Maps. I'm a mile away from my hotel, which is fine, but I'm going a route where the only 2 options are, because there's no path anymore, either go cross country or walk on a main road into incoming traffic. So I've literally spent the last half a mile climbing through bushes. I probably look like a right weirdo. I'm literally along a main road climbing through bushes because that's my only option, or I walk another 3 miles. But honestly, my energy is just, I don't have the energy to back up a 3-mile trek. I need food. For times like this, I have an emergency Nutella pouch, which should keep me going till I get back to the hotel. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, am I glad to see you. Oh my god, I've literally walked like 10 kilometres. Okay, now the real fun begins. I'm at Venice Airport. I don't understand the signs. I don't know where I'm going. Hopefully I'll make it back home. I made it back.
And could I please have ananas